Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Natalie with Natalie's Closet. I hope you guys are doing well. Of course, as you see, there's different background behind me. I'm in our living room, not in what will be my craft room. Well, actually our craft room, but that has lots of boxes in it. Okay, let's see what everybody said. Mark did a bunch of emojis. Wow, 14 months, Mark. That's amazing. Thank you so much for the continued support. Continued success with everything, Natalie. Cheers. Thank you. Sorry for the wobbliness, but it's on an ottoman, on a box, on an ottoman. Good evening again, Natalie and everybody. Hi, Natalie in chat. Can't stay, but I left my thumb and we'll catch the replay. Thank you, Mary. Hi, Mary, and bye. Have a great night. Hi, everyone. It's nice to be here. Hi, Mom. Hi, Larissa. It's nice to be back. Yes, it is. Hey, Doris. Welcome. How are you? Hi, Natalie. How are you? I'm fine. Good. I'm glad to hear that. I'm good. How are you? Well, I mean, you answered that. Sorry. Hey, everyone. Good to be here. Hey, Slauka. Welcome. Hey, Wanda. Welcome, my friend. Okay. So, how do you do, everyone? Hey, Pam. Welcome. How are you? So, we'll get on to, I have my bag of games, which was in a box, but I put in a bag because it's just easier this way. And I was trying to empty some boxes. I emptied 3 today. Yay. Hi, Doris, Lavamira, Wanda, Pam. Hi, everyone. Not sure how long I can stay awake. That's okay, Wanda. I totally understand. Hi, Mama Larissa. Ooh, I'm here. Welcome, Becky. Anyway, so not necessarily, I mean, we're going to kind of start the live on a sad note. But I don't know who, I know some of you know this. I don't know if I don't know how many people know this, but our dear friend Amy Long passed away. She lost her fight to cancer. I forget what date it was. I think it was mid-October, I believe. But that was a sad thing. I know that her cancer had spread. She was doing much better. And then she went to the doctor and it had spread quite a bit. But they were hopeful she'd have at least 6 months. And then it was like, I think 2 or 3 weeks. I don't know details as far as, well, I don't know details, but it's so sad. She and I had become good friends. She was there for my mom, when my mom was diagnosed with cancer. And she was a dear friend. But I just wanted to let you guys know, because I know there were a couple other channel creators, or at least one, that hadn't talked about it. I don't know who else because I haven't been on YouTube much. But I just wanted to let you guys know. It's hard to switch from that to anything else, but October 20th, Natalie, it's very sad. I knew Amy for about 2 years, maybe longer. She will be missed. Yes, she will be. Love your top. Thank you, Becky. I appreciate it. We actually, Mr. Boyfriend, got it for me. We were at the store and we saw it, and we've been doing a lot of like hopping around different thrift shops and stuff in the area, because I need basically a whole new wardrobe, and stuff isn't cheap. So I think he saw it first, and then I saw it, and I tried it on. I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. And he agreed. I've already worn it to a couple concerts, although we were at a concert that uses stage blood. And we both got drenched because we were like right in the front row. We were like stage right, but versus right in the center. But yeah, like our undergarments were drenched. Our ears had red in them. It was awesome. It was amazing. Anyway, but I'd worn this not thinking straight, and Mr. Boyfriend rolled it up and stuck it in his pants to keep it safe. It kept it safe, so that was good. Hi Mark and everyone. I'm okay. Tired in 2 hours till kiddos bedtime, but they're sick, so they may go to bed early. Oh, I'm sorry that they're sick, Doris. But early bedtime, not a bad thing, I'm guessing. Hi, Wanda and Becky. So sorry. Prayers for her family and friends. Absolutely. Yes, she's definitely, I mean, they definitely have continued to be in my thoughts and prayers. That's sad. May she rest in peace. Yes. Her one wish was that she wouldn't be in pain. I don't know. I mean, as quickly as it happened, and from what she had said, she wasn't in much then, and then it happened. I don't know that it was a week and a half not having, I hadn't spoken to her because of the move and everything. It was just kind of, so I'm hoping that there wasn't much pain. For trivia tonight, Natalie, I think that we should, with the game Amy gave you in her memory, hoops should start. Yeah, actually, she got me a couple, so I have to remember which ones they were. I mean, we're not starting right this second, but I just want to kind of get this a little organized. Anyway, so as I said, I'm in our living room. I'm actually in Mr. Boyfriend's chair. I have my rocker glider that he found for free. It's amazing. And it has a rocker glider ottoman with it. So we both have our seats. And he looks amazing in here when he just sits in here with his legs up and stuff. But he's sitting at the countertop. Well, he can watch me here, but he's watching me on there too. Yeah, so I'm not going to do a tour because it's not ready for that. And I don't know that I would do a full on tour just for like safety reasons and stuff, secure. Not that I don't trust you guys, but this is the World Wide Web. But we have a sunroom that's going to be like his like practice area for guitar. Where he can kind of open up the amps a little bit. There's nobody that lives above that area or below that area. Not that sound can't travel, but it's a little bit better for that type of a thing. And then we have what will be our craft room, and then the guitar room, which will be also like the spare bedroom. We'll ultimately get like a twin size bed maybe in there or something. But the walls, well, the plan is that the walls are going to be lined. Like, I don't know if you've ever walked into a guitar shop, but they have the guitars kind of hanging on like an angle on the walls so that they can fit more of them. Well, that's kind of the plan in the guitar room. So it's all going to be kind of awesome. And then of course we have like a dining area. Mr. Boyfriend's actually going to be building he's already started building our dining room table and some end tables that we have. Thanks to my brother who had some wood, but and he already recorded the sanding of it and the prep of it, because we will be starting like a DIY channel at some point. That's not like happening right away because there's a lot more stuff that needs to happen, but that's in the works, as well as a podcast at some point. It's a hard hit for the fiber arts community. Yes, it is. Absolutely. She was definitely known everywhere. It is salamander to YouTube's overall arts community. Yes. Hi to Miley. Yes, Miley is laying in her bed. Mr. Boyfriend got her a new bed for her to have when we got here. And she seems to love it. She snuggles into it all the time. And she's just like kind of watching me while she's licking her paw. And she's loving it because she goes, we have to go for walks now because she doesn't have a backyard that I could just let her out in. And so she's sniffed the entire area, which, oh my gosh, the area is amazing. We have like a quaint little downtown, like in like Lifetime and Hallmark movies, you'll see like the little towns, like maybe in Maine or whatever, and like everybody knows each other and all that kind of stuff. We have that. Like literally, we walked there with Miley. Well, the first night when we first got here, um, that's where we walked, and we kind of walked around there. It was awesome. Which that's always been something that would be that I would love to have had, which was amazing that it happened to be. Plus, we live near a cemetery, and both Mr. Boyfriend and I are fascinated with cemeteries and like old, what are they called?
Tombstones?
Thank you. Tombstones, headstones, whatever. And so we have one like a block away, maybe a block and a half away, and the train is like right here. So if I ever or when I get a different job, if it's like in this, well, okay, I don't know that I would go into the city, but if it did, or at the airport or whatever, I could just walk to the train and have it take me directly there, which is awesome. But it's really cool. The house that we live in is actually 102 years old. 103, 102 years old. And the woodwork, I don't know if you can tell, but like this is one of the side windows of our place, and the woodwork around the windows is amazing. We have a lot of windows. There's no coverings on them yet. That's still a work in progress. But the cabinets are all wood. The wood frames are on the doors and everything. It's awesome. Wood floors, like the old wood floors that like you hear them creaking as you're walking and stuff. It's kind of like old, like where I grew up in Chicago, it was all like that. Natalie, you will need to acclimatize yourself to winter and snow, especially now near the Great Lakes in Illinois. Sadly, however, you won't be able to meet with Amy in person. She was from Mount Vernon. Yeah, I know. That was actually a plan. We were going to meet, but unfortunately, that won't happen. I'm hoping to meet up with Kelly at some point. They both were about 4 hours away. But there was something I was going to tell you guys. Was it about the area, or was it about, I don't know. But anyway, Natalie in chat, please feel free to check out my work on blogger.com dating back to 2016. Thanks for your interest and support. No problem, Mark. A house with no backyard. Yeah, well, a lot of places around here. I mean, it's a house that's been converted to 3 apartments. We live on the main floor, and then there's somebody above us and somebody downstairs, which Miley has gotten very, very comfortable, maybe is the word, like with the sounds of people going up and down the stairs or walking upstairs or whatever. We don't really necessarily hear like regular walking upstairs, but like if they drop something or doing something a little bit extra, we'll hear. But going upstairs and downstairs, even with the dog that lives downstairs, it's a little dog. It's a Jack Russell. His name is Leroy. Miley's gotten accustomed to him barking and stuff, and she doesn't. I mean, she still will bark every so often at stuff, but as a general rule, she's gotten really good about that. And as far as me, I mean, it's already snowed here. It snowed on Halloween, actually. I drove in it for the first time and back from work, and I actually got pulled over that night. I only got a warning, but I got pulled over because my headlights stopped working. It had been working the night before, and the police officer was like, yeah, it's probably all, because they were like deeply covered in snow. And because I actually pulled over because when I got pulled over, I mean, I had like, it was a lot of snow. So he's like, oh, it's probably the snow. I mean, he was a nice guy and stuff. And he gave me a warning. He's like, I have to give you a warning. I'm sorry. So he gave me the warning. And of course I fixed the headlight, but, yeah, that was on Halloween, which was awesome. It sucked because we had plans. Either we were going to stay home and give out candy, which neither one of us knew if that was even something that happens around here because neither one of us were home. He actually went out with his daughter and they went trick-or-treating in one of the areas not too far from here, actually close to my work. Or we were going to go out trick-or-treating with Miley, who was going to be a spider. But I ended up having to work and I closed. So I was bummed out, but Mr. Boyfriend, who's absolutely amazing, ended up having spooky Halloween music playing when I got home and dinner ready. And he was wearing a mask and we had our own little Halloween and we had like our little spooky lit, like a snow globe, but that's plugged in and all the glitter and the lights are going and stuff. But he had that out and candles lit and stuff. So we had our own little Halloween. I wish I could stay awake for trivia, but I can't. Sorry. Good night, everyone. I totally understand, Wanda. No problem. Sweet dreams, my friend. Thank you so much for having been here. I really do appreciate it. And I love seeing you, quote unquote. Understood, like a townhouse. Kind of, but I mean, it was at one point a single family home, but it was converted into 3 apartments. So it's 2 stories with a basement, a partially finished basement. And then there's an area downstairs that has a washer machine and a dryer and obviously like the hot water tanks and stuff like that. But, most of the houses around in this area, at least, don't have. It has it doesn't really have a yard because it was turned into like parking area. But most of the places around here that are like this don't really have yards. And even other houses, there was a house that ended up going up for rent right around the corner. That just got rented as of, I guess, today, because as of last night or this morning, the sign was there. And then this afternoon, the sign was gone, the rental sign. But even that house doesn't have a fenced in yard, and it's on a corner lot and stuff. Good night, Wanda. Happy home warming, Natalie, Mr. Boyfriend, Miley. Thank you very much, Doris. I appreciate that. Take care, Wanda. Sweet dreams. I'll be posting a poem online on various sites ASAP. It's in honor of Amy. It's the least that I could do. It was one of the harder pieces to create. Yeah, I can imagine. I had a nap earlier. Hey, Nancy. Welcome. How are you? Anyway, this was one of the Halloween things. This is from Bath and Body Works. It's actually a 3-wick candle holder, but both of us prefer it this way. And this is Mr. Boyfriend and I, because we both love skeletons and skulls and stuff. So this is both of us, but it's got what's not jack-o'-lantern, but yeah. And then us again, and then a black cat. But this is awesome. This was an amazing piece. I got this still in Florida, but we only got, I think, 2 in the store, and I happened to luck out on getting one. But isn't that amazing? And it's green and all spooky and stuff. And then we just put away into the box the other one that we had, but it was like a skull with its mouth wide open, and it had like a Grim Reaper inside. And that one was awesome. It, like, you could see the sparkle like on the walls and stuff. It was really cool. It didn't project, but it was really cool. Well, Natalie, that's lovely, isn't it? It's amazing. It's heavy. Considering, I mean, it's super heavy, but I love it. And I had the matching
Wallflower.
thank you, wallflower plug, which was cool. And then we had a couple other ones, but we only really have one plug that it works. I mean, we have a bunch of plugs, but they're like behind the couch or whatever. And it's in the bathroom, which is great because it ends up being a nightlight. But we had that one. We had a ghost. We had a coffin that had a skeleton inside, which was cool. And then what was the other one? It was the like haunted house, like the spooky house. They had like ghosts coming out of it and stuff. It was really cool. It's awesome. He's right there. I don't have to like be watching him on Zoom on my phone. I just see him right there in live, in person. Anyway, so yeah, so that's that. What else did I want to tell you guys? We've seen multiple concerts. I won 2 concerts. That was awesome. One was to national parks, which wasn't really something that we would naturally have gravitated towards, but on TuneSpeak, which is amazing, they have different contests and stuff. And sometimes we will go for, because there's a guitar or like a merch bundle or something on there. And there were a few concerts that we did. And one of them was Emo, I think, had like 5 million or no, Emo had like 8 or 9 million. I think National Parks had like 5 million entries. And I won. I was like, what? So we got the tickets and we got VIP passes. So we got to go before the concert. They were like sitting like really close up on stage and they were just talking to us. Like there were several people. Most of the people bought VIP tickets. I happened to win them, and so you got to ask them questions. It was awesome. It was amazing. And then they played a couple of songs that they weren't going to be playing for the public. And then we were right up front, right at the not guardrail, but what I guess guardrail when the concert started, and the opener was awesome. Neither one of us had ever heard of him, but he was great. And then National Parks came on, and OMG, they're amazing. I mean, what an amazing foursome. They did amazing stuff. But anyway, after the opener, finished, Mr. Boyfriend reached up to him or something, and he handed us the set, his set list. Oh, right, he handed him a guitar, one of his own guitar picks, and he handed us the playlist for his portion of the concert, which was awesome. And then we ended up getting the playlist also for National Parks. Who gave us the drumstick?
They threw it. I caught it.
Oh, right. They threw one of the drumsticks and Mr. Boyfriend caught it, which was awesome. So we got 2 playlists or set lists and our VIP little badges and a drumstick from that one. And then I also won a concert tickets to Emo or Hawthorne Heights featuring Emo Orchestra, which was incredible. That was an amazing concert. And we got signed music sheet from that one, which was cool. But 2 concerts almost back to back. They were like a week apart. That was incredible. And then we also went and saw Guar, which is where we got the stage blood like all over us. That was an amazing concert. You need to love heavy metal, but amazing concert. And we missed one of the opening acts, but we saw the second one, which was great. And didn't we see another concert? Who else did we see? Wasn't there a 4th concert that we went to? And then we went to his son's chorus concert, which was awesome. And we've done a bunch of stuff. And we signed Miley up to the dog Park. Our city, you have to not only, ads are going to run in a second, like literally, sorry. We had to get city stickers on our cars, but our city, the dog Park, that's part of our city, you pay an annual fee and you have to prove that there's rabies vaccination, stuff like that, which is awesome. And then you get a key for the gate. So she got signed up for that. She's been there a couple times already, made a couple friends. One of them, made the situation not great. But we just, and then the second time that we just went to the separate, because there's like 2 huge areas that they can run around in. And then she got to run the fence with another Malinois, which was awesome. But she's a little out of shape, so she wasn't the fastest, which I think frustrated her because she's always the fastest. I mean, she beat 2 racing greyhounds. Thank you, 2 racing greyhounds. But now she didn't beat them. Oh, it was close. It was very close. But yeah, she's getting more in shape because of all the walking and stuff. Natalie, do you know Sandy Hook Crochet on YouTube? She lives in the Chicago area. Sandy Hook Crochet? No, I don't think I do. Hi, Mama Larissa. Well, hello, Natalie, and all who are here in the closet today. Here is my late note. Thank you for your late note, Leanne. How are you, my friend? Hi, Leanne. As I've been told, you're never late. Barricade. Yeah, like a barricade. I've never heard of the band National Parks. Oh, they're awesome. They are seriously awesome. The main singer, he sings and he plays guitar, and then there's the drummer. And then the 2 female, one is like okay, he's really the lead, but she sings also. She plays the keyboard and the banjo. And then the other woman plays the violin. She used to play only classical music, and now she went into this. And they're just, what an amazing group. I mean, it was an awesome experience. I'm so happy I won it and that we were able to go. Nice. Lest we forget all military veterans too, including Amy. Yes, absolutely. I see there nothing changed about Natalie talking and talking. Oh, Mr. Boyfriend still staying in the dark. Yes, he's still staying in the dark. He's not at the point of coming into the light yet. Leanne, for interest's sake, they're also the Flotsam Floating Circus. Huh, that sounds interesting. Anyway, so yeah, so that was a lot of fun. So we've had a lot of fun. We've had, we're trying to settle into the place. I mean, there's still like bathroom stuff that I have to unpack, and then, I mean, our kitchen is basically done. Our bedroom, for the most part, is done, except I still have clothes in a bin that I need to pull out. But I wear his clothes most of the time. We did get me it's not like a full-on like snow warm jacket, although it's pretty it's deceiving because it's very thin. It's down, but it's very thin. I was thinking this isn't going to really keep me warm. This will be good when it's like just a little chilly. Holy cats, it doesn't keep you warm. It's like, not half the time, but we went through a very warm spurt where it was like in the 70s, and then it snowed, and now it's been in like the 50s and stuff, which, like, he's all bundled up, and I'm like, okay, it's a little warm. Like today I had this warm jacket on when I went to the health club, and I've done several classes at the health club, which is cool. Like I've done the Aurora dance and the Aurora strength, which the Aurora classes are like for typically like 55 plus, but because it's low impact, but they were amazing. The instructor today, well, actually the instructor for the dance one she's really cool. And then what is his name? Dr. What? Instructor today.
Sweat.
That's it. Dr. Sweat. He was awesome. He was a lot of fun. But I've done a couple of classes already at the health club, and I don't go to the same place that I went to. Mr. Boyfriend was very, very generous and added me to his club membership. It's amazing. The place is massive. Like you could fit like probably 10 of what was my gym into this one. And this is only one of the health clubs. There are several in the area, like all over. But it's incredible. It's an awesome place. And How did I get to that? I got to that somehow. Oh, I was talking about my warm clothes. Anyway, so I have that, and then I have this like fuzzy jacket, like it's faux fur. That one's kind of like cooler but not cold. Like the down one was great even during the snow. But the fuzzy one actually keeps me quite warm too. And then I have like my regular one that I used to wear in Florida when it's like you need something but not much. But then I'm wearing capris. Even in the snow, I wear my capri jeans to work. I've worn my sandals even when it's a little chillier. I wear my sandals at work because my toes do not like being in closed shoes at all whatsoever. They hurt. Um, but And when it snows, I think I'm going to be wearing my boots to work and then wearing my sandals in the store, which is fine. I have no problem, even when I'm wearing regular jeans or regular length jeans. But that's been hard to find that fit me properly. And I do have a pair of black, not felt. I always want to say felt. What is the material? Mr. Boyfriend. Mr. Boyfriend. What is the material of my pants that I got? Not felt. They're fleece. Thank you. I can never remember that word. They're pretty heavy and they're great. But otherwise, I'm like always wearing his t-shirts and his long sleeve shirts and his like Spider brand like heavier, like to keep me a little bit warmer. Like I wear one at work on top of a t-shirt. I've been doing great with layering, which I never in my life thought I would be layering and stuff. But up until like this last week, I really haven't sweat much unless I was like really doing something. But yeah, it's been awesome so far. Did you drive there, Natalie? That's a long drive. Yes, we drove a truck that had my car trailered on it. It was a 16-foot moving truck with my car on a trailer behind it. Uh, it actually took us 31 hours. That's not a typical, like if we were driving a car, it would have been a lot less. We were figuring probably about 24 hours. But it ended up taking 31 and we drove all the way through. One of us, whoever was driving, the other was sleeping. Well, I mean, not the entire time we were talking also, and Miley was just in the center between us on her little bed. And obviously, I mean, I had given her sedatives and stuff. So she was not out of it, but out of it. And we stopped many times to let her out for our sake and stuff. Like we weren't very rigid on the time. It was like we wanted to get in by Sunday for sure. We left Saturday morning, so we got here Saturday late after or early evening, I think it was. How has your health been? It's been okay. So far so good. So I've had a couple times like I would wake up and my throat was a little sore, but that was also after concerts when I was screaming a lot. So there was one other time but I've had that in the past and then it goes away like shortly after I wake up. But yeah, so far so good. Everything's going well. Natalie, it's Sandy Sarmiento in the Chicago area. Check out her YouTube channel and then you'll know for certain whether or not you know her. Her birthday is in 2 weeks in America's Thanksgiving. Yeah, I don't know her. I only know Sandy Crochet A and Sandy oh, for the love of all that's holy, Sandy Left is Right. I think those are the only two Sandys that I like no. I had let Rose with Rose Likes Crochet know that I was moving up here. I haven't actually reached out since, but we were going to try to meet up. I don't know that it was going to be like a whole YouTube thing or anything like that. I mean, we both have channels. It's not like it's not inconceivable. But I don't know that we were going to make it a YouTube thing, at least on the first visit, maybe, afterwards. But I have a couple of things that I'm hoping to be able to do for the channel, it's just going to take a little bit of the figuring out and stuff, which right now things have just been, busy with trying to get into a routine and all that kind of stuff. Sandy of Crochet A is Canadian like me. Yes, she is. But yeah, so anyway, let's go ahead and get on to trivia unless you guys have more questions. Amy had gotten me 80s and 90s, and Brilliant and BS, I think, were the two she had gotten me. Or did she give me like totally 80s? No, she got me 80s and 90s. So whoever answers first, we're going to play one of Amy's games in honor of her. 80s or 90s or Brilliant or BS? I mean, I know we always have fun with 80s or 90s, and we've played Brilliant or BS. Like, we've gone through the cards, I think, 5 times already. How about Brilliant or BS to start? Okay, that's cool. And then we could do 80s and 90s. Oh, yeah, and we finally we got internet a few days ago, so that's another reason why I haven't been on live. I could have done it at our local library, which is like just a couple blocks up. I could have rented or reserved one of the room that they have, but that was just going to be, and I couldn't like coordinate with times and stuff like that. So. Yarn, have you discussed yarn? Is it safe? And have you unpacked your babies? It's safe. I have not unpacked them. I haven't had a chance to get into my craft room yet to set that up. That's going to be the next big project. Right now, we're just trying to like settle into the main living area, and then we'll both start working on our rooms. But it's safe. It's all safe. They made it without a problem. Oh, I will likely have another auction at some point because I really have to downsize. There's a lot. I mean, a lot of it I don't want to part with, and there will be some that I don't part. Well, not my hand-dyed yarn. My hand-dyed, I'm not gonna do. I may go through it and maybe pick out a few, but I don't know when, and I don't know what or how much or whatever. It'll be probably a significantly smaller one than I've had, but we'll see what happens. Yes, Natalie, you're on supply, of course. Yay, safe yarn and art supplies are good too. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so did we do this and not this? I think so. Okay, so trivia with Brilliant or BS. I don't know if I'm gonna. I think it's probably going to be okay. I'll throw in a couple of where you say if I'm brilliant or BSing. Otherwise, it's going to be I'm just reading the question and giving you the multiple choice options, and you guys are answering. All right. Well, let me take a drink of water first. I've already been on. Wait a minute. Oh my goodness. My clock on my computer is still Eastern. I'm like, I have not been on here for an hour and a half. I mean, I know I talk a lot, but come on. I have not been on here for that long. How do I change my clock? Huh. This is interesting. Adjust date and time. Oh, okay. I'll adjust date and time. Time zone. I am on Central Time now. There we go. Now it's right. And I meant to do that earlier because I looked at the clock and I was like, oh, yay, Mr. Boyfriend's going to be home soon. And then I went and I saw another clock and I was like, oh, not so much. Although I'm very grateful. Today was a long day for him, but I'm very grateful because he was able to come home. He actually he threw stuff into the crock pot. First time we used it. It's an amazing, is it a Cuisinart? I can't remember. An amazing one, like a really not tons of options, but an awesome one for like $5 or $10 at the thrift shop. I mean, it's amazing. But yeah, most of like our furniture and stuff was either free or very inexpensive. Because it's going to be hard to keep it all. I don't like that YouTube has brought back that heart emoji and the 4 others with it. Yeah, I know. You should do a live while you're unpacking your hand dyed. I'd love to see them all. I counted mine recently, but I know you would have much more than I. 96 inks. Shh, don't tell my family. Would I have more? I guess I would. Yeah, because I think Mr. Boyfriend alone got me like 50. I think maybe not quite. I can't remember. We counted them, but we'll see, because I need to figure that one out. Although when I took them out of the cubbies and put them into the bins, I kind of then, for the most part, separated. Like I have all the expression fiber arts together. I have all the diatastics together. But then I kind of found a couple of stragglers and then tried to remember and whatever. And yeah, so we'll see about that. Maybe I'll do that. You okay? But that's a good idea, Leanne. We'll see how that works out. Yes, Natalie, now you'll always be an hour earlier than me. I know. To the right, Doris. Well, Leanne, that's a lot. There's a way you can get rid of them. Those emojis on the side. Yeah, I have to figure that one out. Apparently, you can go into the settings and remove that heart from the bottom right-hand corner. Yeah, I have to figure that out. I haven't had a chance to do much of anything when it comes to updating, but I did pin, like I normally do, I pinned an Amazon affiliate link. If you guys wouldn't mind, if the next time you shop Amazon, clicking on the link. I know a lot of creators have Amazon links, so it's hard to really support everybody, but since like beginning of, I think it was like September or maybe it was October, I haven't had any kind of any action going on. So that would be very much appreciated. And when you click on the link, you don't have to buy what's in the link, but anything you may purchase within 24 hours of opening the link, I would get credited for, or any creator that you are supporting would, or that's how it works. I know I've banned myself purchasing again until winter next year. Understood, Natalie. Get all settled first. Understood, Leanne. Yeah, so that would be interesting to do, unpacking the yarn. Okay. Anyway, so I thought I just got a text message. I guess not. Yeah. Oh, and I was also thinking it would be cool to try to meet Crystal with Bag O' Day because she's in Illinois. I just don't know how far she is from me. Okay, so we're playing Brilliant or BS. We're going to start with me just reading the question as well as the options, and then we'll go from there. Hola, Maritza. How are you? Do you have a P.O. box here, Natalie? No, I still have my P.O. box in Florida. I just have it forwarded. I have my P.O. box forwarded to our address. Because, yeah, it was just easier that way. So I just went ahead and forwarded that one because I had to pay for it anyway. So I did it for only 6 months, and then just had it forwarded. But it's forwarded for a year. It's a long story. Anyway, Okay, so this is sports. In 10-pin bowling, how many strikes in a row do you need to achieve a perfect game? A, 10, B, 12, C, 13. I like seeing him in our kitchen and in our dining room and stuff. He's right there in real life. I could like go over there and touch him if I wanted to. We have 12, 10, 13. Okay, so we have all the options. Let's see who is correct. Mark is correct. It is 12. Now remember, this is according to the cards, not me. So if something is wrong, it's not my fault. What is he doing? Uh-oh, he dropped it. We have these, Toffee. Well, there's this store in the city when we went to go visit his mom, and there's a store that has been around since I lived here 32 years ago, and before that, and they have toffee, but it's white chocolate. OMG, these are amazing. And we thought we were good. I didn't realize we were getting some when we went there, but he's like, yeah, let's get, we'll get some toffee. And I was like, okay. And then we couldn't find them. They weren't where they were the last couple times. And so then we're at the checkout, and I turn around and I was like, oh, they're there. And he's like, get 2 boxes. I was like, okay. And he packed me a lunch for work one day, and he made me a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And then he put 2 of these into a little baggie for me. It's so sweet. I may need to have another one. Hold on. I got to pull it out. Okay, now it's giving me trouble. Okay, there we go. But they're white chocolate ones, and they're delicious. I mean, regular ones are awesome. But these are like, oh, it just puts it right over the top. Yeah. Okay, so next one is science and tech. Which system? Oh, maybe I'll do. Okay, ads are going to start in a minute. Okay. The nervous system of the human body includes hormones. Am I BSing or brilliant? What? Oh, Maritza's saying hi to everybody. Natalie, I like your top as well. Thank you, Mark. Hi to lurkers and replay watchers. Please hit that thumbs up for Natalie and give it a share if possible. Thank you so much, Leanne. I appreciate it. Thank you, Doris, for the thumbs up. Natalie, let me know if you can find the Reese's Pieces chocolate bars down there. If you want, I can email you a photo. Reese's Pieces chocolate bars? I don't know that I've seen those. Oops, let me know. You can send me a picture. I don't know that I've seen Reese's Pieces chocolate bars. But yes, that's the endocrine. Is it endocrine system? Is that how it's pronounced? Yes. Okay. Correct, Doris. It is the endocrine system. It says which system of the human body includes hormones? A, endocrine, B, lymphatic, or C, nervous. And it's the endocrine. Okay, no problem, Mark. Oops, sorry, making earthquakes. Where can I put this so that I can easily reach it? I'll just do this. BS, because I trust Doris to help me with the correct. Okay. Oh, another science and tech. The initials YKK found on a zipper refer to a zipper manufacturing company. Am I BSing or brilliant? The initials YKK found on a zipper refer to a zipper manufacturing company. Am I brilliant or BSing? Yep, I would have said A for endocrine. Brilliant. BS, brilliant. Anybody else? Got 2 brilliants and 1 BS. 2 BSs and 2 brilliants. I'm brilliant. The initials YKK found on a zipper refer to what? A, the engineer who invented the zipper. B, a zipper manufacturing company. Or C, the person who coined the word zipper. And it is, in fact, a zipper manufacturing company. Check my zipper. These new lenses that I got, dude, seriously, my zipper doesn't say anything. Okay. History. No, it's not that. It's just like the focusing of my eyes. He's so sweet. He went to get my glasses. Oh, those were my reading glasses. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. That might work. Sorry. I thought those were my regular ones. I was going to ask how the eyes are. Yeah, I still get weirdness, like different different lights and stuff, like makes it's almost like a prism. It's crazy. And when we've gone to concerts and stuff, like if I'm looking on an angle, like let's say we're on the right side of or the left side, the right side of the stage, and I'm looking to the left, like I almost see double. It's the weirdest thing. And then like I so don't have, my range is like, it's like very like specific, and I can't look at fine details because I have to have it further away, but it's too far and it's too small, and it's irritating sometimes. But I'm grateful to be able to see better. Wow, I was way off on that one. I thought YYK referred to tags that airport put on luggage. But anyway, we found these reading glasses that have like a little bit of sparkle in them, except they're very dirty. Oh gosh, that's like, now I can't read anything on the screen, but I can read the card much better. All right, history. The International Council on World Affairs is the organization. Wait a minute. How do I word this? The International Council of World Affairs was the forerunner of the United Nations. Am I brilliant or BSing? Okay, got to take these off to read the screen. That or airport destination code. Never mind, Natalie. You love that glitter. I love glitter. I love sparkle. I love anything like that. Okay, so I said the International Council on World Affairs was the forerunner of the United Nations. I've got 2 brilliants and 1 BS. Anybody else? Anybody else? 2 brilliants, 1 BS. Okay, I was BSing. Doris is right. Oops, I misspelled brilliant, but you know what I meant. You did? Brilliant. Or BS, it was foreign affairs. Push the glasses down enough that you can see the screen. But yeah, okay, I guess I could do that. Here, I'll push it down on my nose. How about that? All right, I was BSing. It's the League of Nations. It says, which organization was the forerunner of the United Nations? A, International Council on World Affairs. B, League of Nations. And C, Commonwealth of Nations. It was the League of Nations. And isn't that what? No. Okay. Curses. All right. Holy cats, I can't get this card. All right, sports. How do I? Okay, I'm just going to read the question and give you the options. Which of these Grand Slam tennis competitions is the oldest? A, French Open, B, Wimbledon, C, Australian Open. Be the grandma for once. Leave history in the past. No, history is awesome. Which of these Grand Slam tennis competitions is the oldest? A, French Open, B, Wimbledon, C, Australian Open. So we've got 2 Wimbledons. Anybody else? 3 Wimbledons. Anybody else? Don't erase the past. Damn it, because of that heart, I can't see what that says. Until somebody says something. So somebody say something. Okay. We won't learn from it and be better. Yes, I agree. Okay. You guys got it right. It's Wimbledon. My nose is stuffy now all of a sudden. Australian Open is the first on the calendar year. That not all I got on tennis. Okay, entertainment. Titanic is the highest grossing film of all time. Am I brilliant or BSing? Now, I don't know when this game was made. So I don't know, if something has come up earlier or since then, but it was what? BS. Yes. All right, I've got 3 BSs. You guys are right. I was BSing. What is the highest grossing film of all time? A, Titanic, B, Avatar, C, Avengers Endgame, and it was Avatar. I never saw the second Avatar. And I haven't seen the last Jurassic Park. Did I see the one before that? I think so. But I have to see both of those movies, like big time. Mistakes of the past hopefully won't be repeated in the future. Exactly. It's not the highest anymore. No, it's not. All right, sports. All right. The U.S. men's Olympic basketball team, nicknamed the Dream Team, competed in the 1992 Olympics held in Barcelona. Am I BSing or brilliant? Why? It's really good. What? Why? It's really good. What are you talking about? I've only seen the first 2 Jurassic Parks. What? Doris? Oh my goodness. There's a whole slew of Jurassic Parks and they're all amazing. I would love to get the entire series of Jurassic Park. That would be awesome. Rarely will you stump me on sports. Brilliant. Avatar 2. Have you seen it? I've heard it's amazing. Oh, that's the other thing. You guys know how I love Warehouse 13. Well, Mr. Boyfriend had told me, like, prior to my getting here that there were going to be little, like, surprises for me all over the place. And there were. But there was he pointed me at the direction of our entertainment center. And I'm looking and stuff. And then I was like, what? He got me the entire series of Warehouse 13. Because I can't watch it anymore because Prime has made it a paid series. I mean, come on, seriously. And so he got me the entire series of Warehouse 13. That is amazing. Like, so wow. He's amazing. Okay, he's amazing for so many reasons, not just because he bought me stuff. Oh, I forgot to tell you, he got me a pair of boots that are awesome. They're Spider brand. And they're like super warm and they're waterproof or water resistant and amazing and very comfortable. he surprised me. I came home from work and he said, do you see something or something like that? And it was on the countertop and in a bag. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's so awesome. So of course I had to try them on right away. Okay, yes. Anyway, you're right, Mark. I was brilliant. Which I know I am. 4 or 5. I lost count, and since kids, I don't have time for those types of movies. Aw, why not let the kids watch them? Okay, yeah, I guess they can be a little fierce, but no, I think it's like 5 at least. I don't know. I'd have to look that up. Today's movies are far too techy, though. Yeah, these boots are made for walking. Totally. It is great. Avatar, The Way of Water. Check out Freebie and see if Warehouse 13 is on it. It was on Amazon. Yes, it was on Amazon Prime, and it's still available on Amazon Prime, but you have to pay for it. It's not free anymore. But I think I have checked Freebie out before, but it's been a long time, so I'll have to check them. I think I have the app on my phone. Anyway, the U.S. men's Olympic basketball team, nicknamed the Dream Team, competed in the 1992 Olympics held where? A, Barcelona, B, South Korea, C, Atlanta, and it was Barcelona. Jurassic Park, the actors were really acting. It was awesome. AI is still the sticking point in the current ongoing SAG strike. Go figure. Yeah. Oh, he is so sweet. He is the most amazing man on this planet. I watch him. I have been watching him for like ever because we always zoomed all night long. And thank you. And I not used to. Well, I did. Through Zoom, I used to always watch him put on and take out his contacts, and it is now a thing. And I still watch him put on and take off his contacts. And when I'm at work and he gets home and he wants to take them out, I miss it. And so I had made a comment, oh, you should record yourself doing it and send it to me. That way I always have it. So he's already done it twice on 2 nights that I had closed. He went ahead and did a video. But right now he wanted to take his contacts out, but I'm on here with you guys. So he came over here with his contact holder and took them out so I could watch him. He's just the sweetest man. We're going to see the Marvels on Saturday night. I know, that's awesome. Is that the newest one? Is that the one? Because we went to see, I fell asleep during some of it, but we went to see After Death because we got free tickets for it. And was that the Marvel one? Is that the newest Marvel one that was advertised? The Marvels. Yes. So we want to go see that too. I know he was going to go see it with his daughter, but if I'm free when they're going to go, I want to go. Check Freeform 2. Can you message me with those guys so I remember, please, Becky? Thank you. Nicely, Ann. SAG, Screen Actors Guild. Yes. Yes, it is here or released today in Australia. Oh, cool. Very cool. Has anyone here seen The Pope's Exorcist? I have not. Or we have not. Okay. Food and drink. Barks Root Beer Company often features a bulldog on their logo. Am I brilliant or BS? BSing. Barks Root Beer Company often features a bulldog on their logo. Am I brilliant or BSing? Sounds good. Brilliant. So I've got 2 brilliants. Anyone else? Anyone? I don't know. My favorite root beer is probably still A&W. Thank you, Becky. Okay. Well, There were two brilliants, and I got you because I was BSing. Which root beer company often features a bulldog on their logo? A is A&W, B is Mug, and C is Barks. And it's Mug. Let me know if you guys want to switch to 80s and 90s. History. In Greek mythology, Hades, or is it Hades? Hades is the god of war. Is it Hades or Hades? And I was guessing, so nerd. I was thinking maybe it was Mug. Oh well. False. BS. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to do this. But it's hard because I want to like go up like that, and it's not working like that. I mean, if I get really close, I can read it really well, but otherwise it's like blurry. Okay, anybody else? I said in Greek mythology, Hades is the god of war. Brilliant or BSing? You've got two BSing. Let's go BS. Good, because I'm BSing. In Greek mythology, who is the god of war? A, Apollo, B, Hades, C, Ares. And it's Ares. Are we staying here or are we going 80s and 90s? Natalie, how long were you planning tonight's stream for? That'll depend on the next game being played. I was thinking between an hour and a half, 2 hours, but let's go with like 45 more minutes. That's fine. We could switch to 80s and 90s. Okay. We'll play it by ear. Mr. Boyfriend has to get up early in the morning. Well, actually, I kind of need to too because I started Instacart because I was able to get onto it here. And it's okay, but not so much because like you orders come in, you can choose if you want to do it. Like you can go in and you can see how far the person is going to be that you're delivering to and like how many items it is that they're wanting. Like if it's 50 items that you have to go shopping for, or if it's like 4 or 5 or whatever, and you see how much you're going to get from Instacart as well as the tip. Well, yesterday I went ahead and I took one that was like $14. I determined that for anything like 7 or 8 miles away, I wouldn't do it for less. I mean, for any, like if it was a $12 thing, I wouldn't do it because that would take me 25, 30 minutes to get there. And then I'd have to come back into this area. So I'm not stuck in that area then. And it just isn't worth it. So anyway, this was only 5 miles away. So I was like, okay, no problem. And it was like $14. And I was like, okay, I'll go ahead and take it. Well, I was at the store for 50 minutes shopping for the stuff. And then I go to deliver it and it's like, okay, is it really worth it for $14? And there's not a ton of traffic. There's more traffic in certain areas, but the only stores that I've seen that are really part of it are Aldi, Costco, which I can go into Costco even though I don't have a membership because it's their membership. I don't know. It somehow works that way. But Costco, Aldi, Fresh Market. Oh, what's the other one? anyway, so there's a few, like a handful of stores that I can do in the area. But it's really not worth it. Although there's an incentive now if I do six batches, which I've done 3 so far, I'll get an additional X amount of dollars guaranteed. So I need to do 3 more orders. So I want to do that tomorrow. And try to get a couple tomorrow because I have until Friday, and then do on Friday as well if I need to, and then go from there. But I'd be very careful with Instacart, Natalie. It's not the greatest, including its incentives other than a free delivery. Well, I'm not doing Instacart as far as me ordering stuff and receiving it through Instacart. It's me doing it like Uber Eats when I was doing it. You get more up front with Instacart than I would have been getting through Uber Eats. But there's more involved with it. It's not, just go pick up a bag that's ready and then go and deliver it. It's actually going to shop for it. And yeah, I don't know. I'm okay switching to, oops, you mean as an employee rather than the customer, Natalie? Yeah, well, not really an employee. I'm an independent contractor, but yes, that's what I was referring to. Okay, so let's do a couple of 80s, 90s cards, and then we'll go from there and see how I'm feeling. Because I'm actually quite tired. I've been up since, I don't know. I don't remember, 6 o'clock, something like that. Okay. Movies. What actor played Uncle Buck in the movie of the same name? I remember this. Where'd it go? Did it go into my shirt? Yes, it did. John Candy, John Candy, John Candy. Hey, Regina, welcome. How are you? John Candy. Yes, it was John Candy. Music. What British band promoted girl power? What British band promoted girl power? Oh, ads just started. Sorry, I missed it. Spice Girls. Anybody else? I kind of remember Spice Girls, but I don't totally remember what it is that they played. Either, yes, the Spice Girls. Spice Girls. Yes, you guys got it right. Spice Girls. TV. Who played the title character on Murphy Brown? Who played the title character on Murphy Brown? Candice Bergen. Anybody else? Candice Bergen. I'm guessing you mean Bergen. Candice B. Candice something. Now I gotta look under my glasses. This is driving me bonkers. Yes, you guys got it right. Candice Bergen. Sports. What Detroit Lions running back is known for leaving the NFL saying, "My desire to exit the game is greater than my desire to remain in it"? What Detroit Lions running back is known for leaving the NFL saying, "My desire to exit the game is greater than my desire to remain in it"? My hubby loved her. Barry Sanders. And I love it. I leave a bottle of water in my car, so I always have some water. I don't forget about it. And it's always cool or cold. It's awesome. Barry Sanders. I don't know. Barry Sanders. Barry's former team is doing well after 9 weeks. Well, that's good. Yes, it's Barry Sanders. Okay, pop culture. What email service was acquired by Microsoft in 1997? What email service was acquired by Microsoft in 1997? Whoa. Sorry, guys. AOL. Ha! You guys are all wrong. You guys are all wrong. If I gave you the first letter, you guys would know it like instantly. So I don't know that I should. Nope, not Yahoo either. Hotmail? Yes, Hotmail. Okay, we'll do 2 more. I don't know. Maybe 2 more cards. We'll see. That was an evil laugh. Uh-huh. Okay. What stars of Eyes Wide Shut divorced shortly after the film was made? What stars of Eyes Wide Shut divorced shortly after the film was made? I never saw it, so I don't know. Darn it. What's the darn it for? Oh, for the previous answer? Kidman and Tom Cruise. You know, I used to not like Nicole Kidman because she was married to Tom Cruise and I didn't think she was good enough for him. That was a silly thing. Well, that was when I was still a kid. Like when I still lived here and was like young. Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman. I saw it. Not the greatest of movies either. I see their faces, but not the names. Tom and Nicole. Yes, it's Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman. Okie dokie. Music. Who began singing with the Fugees at the age of 13? Oh, I love the Fugees. Who began singing with the Fugees at the age of 13? I love the Fugees. I still think she's too good for him. Can't stand him. Yeah, I really like her now. Or at least did. I don't know much about. I mean, I haven't followed anybody, so. It's the Fugees. Fugees. I agree with you. He is too cocky and full of himself. Totally. As an adult, I felt that way, but as a kid, I was like, oh my goodness, Tom Cruise. No answer. She married up with hubby too. Keith Urban is a dish. Okay, nobody got the answer. It's Lauryn Hill. Television. Rob Morrow played Dr. Joel Fleischman on what series? I never watched it, so I wouldn't know. But Rob Morrow played Dr. Joel Fleischman on what series? Yeah, Keith Urban is dreamy. I was old when you were born. Whatever. Northern Exposure. Yes, Northern Exposure. Sports. Who won the women's singles title at Wimbledon in record? Who won the women's singles title at Wimbledon a record 9 times? I have no idea. It is not Serena Williams. It is not Steffi Graf. The initials are M as in Mary, N as in Nancy. Billie Jean King. Monica Seles. No. The initials are M as in Mary, N as in Nancy. Okay, I'm going to take these off right now because it's just bugging me to go up and down like that. Martina Navratilova. Yes, it's Martina Navratilova. All right, pop culture. Name the popular dance move that Michael Jackson first introduced in 1983. I remember that. That was fun. Moonwalk, moonwalk, moonwalk. Anybody else? Name the popular dance move that Michael Jackson first introduced in 1983. The moonwalk, yes. So the answer is the moonwalk. Movie. Michael Mann's 1989 TV movie LA Takedown was remade into what 1995 blockbuster movie starring Al Pacino and Robert De Niro? That was long. I don't know that I'm going to repeat it. Unless you need me to. Scarface. No, but I love Scarface. That's a classic. Heat, Streets of Manhattan. Anybody else? What? Scarface is a great movie? Totally. Totally. Say hello to my little friend. Yes, it's Heat. Music. What 1991 album made Nirvana famous? Oh my goodness, Mr. Boyfriend has so many records, and it's amazing to see all the artwork on the covers and on the album. The albums themselves are amazing, and oh my goodness gracious, so many. I think he still even has a bin left. I think we only unpacked one bin. Don't even know if I am close, but it's the first thing that came to mind. I was referring to Heat and Scarface. What is great movies? In Utero. It's the one with the baby in the pool. The one with the baby in the pool. I know which one you're talking about. What was the first thing that came to mind? Natalie, please check out vinyl.com, a great resource for classic records. Okay, cool. Don't know then. Yes, Natalie. Okay, it's Nevermind. I was just going to say Nevermind, and then you guys were going to be like, what? But Nevermind is the album. Television. What profession was Hardcastle retiring from in Hardcastle and McCormick? I don't know. No, wait. I can't believe it's not coming to me. In Utero was my favorite album from them. Yes, Nevermind, of course. Did anybody answer this? Private Detective. Didn't watch it. Male Exotic Dancer. The Police Force. Okay, what profession was Hardcastle retiring from in Hardcastle and McCormick? It is none of the above. Male Exotic Dancer. Okay, judge is the answer. Television. Which NHL hockey player scored the most goals during the 80s? I'm sorry, during the 90s. Brett Hull, Luke Robitaille, or Mario Lemieux? Judge would have been my second answer. Older than me, Lemieux. Mario Lemieux, don't know. Lemieux, anybody else? It's actually Brett Hull. Two sports guys. And it's wrong. It's Brett Hull. Pop culture. What computer bug was supposed to have devastating effects once the year 2000 arrived? What computer bug was supposed to have devastating effects once the year 2000 arrived? Y2K, Y2K, Y2K. Anybody else? Y2K. Yes, Y2K bug. Okay. I would actually really like to continue, but I'm starting to like really fade. I'm hitting the wall. I did 2 exercise classes today. I even did the treadmill a little bit. What else did I do today? Oh yeah, I did the rowing machine. That's actually quite fun. And it's different than the rowing machine that was at my old gym. This is totally a health club, not a gym. Mm-mm. This is a health club. Oh, absolutely. I mean, between the pool and the steam room and the hot tub and the showers and all the towels that they have for you and all they have razors and Q-tips and cotton balls and they just have it all. And then they have a spa and they have like a little not cafeteria, but like a little eatery area, and the inside pool, the outside pool. They've got the basketball court. They have the pickleball court. They have several different like studios for different classes and stuff. It's incredible. Yeah, Doris, you're right. You can see I'm fading. Sorry I'm so late. Wasn't action for a friend in need of an oxygen concentrator. Also been sickly. Love you, Natalie. Hugs. Love you too, Granny D. Thank you so much for having stopped by. I'm sorry for all of that. I'm sorry that you've been sickly, but I'm so grateful you stopped by. Due to an NHL loophole, Brett Hull scored the Stanley Cup winning goal for the Dallas Stars over the Buffalo Sabres back in 1999. Oh, cool. Hi, D. Hi, Granny D. Hi, D. Lovey. Hope you get well soon. I guess here I time to say goodnight, but at least I got to see you for a little. Yes, totally. I'm so happy you stopped by. Thank you for the thumbs up. So you're settling in then? Hey, Granny. Yes, I am settling in. Everything is going well. I'm very grateful for that. Hey, y'all. Good night, D. Have a great night, and please feel better. Absolutely feel better. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to start saying goodnight. I know it's only been an hour and a half, but I am just spent. I was hoping Miley would make an appearance, but she's curled up in her bed and I still have to take her for a walk. Well, we still have to take her for a walk. Mr. Boyfriend's always willing to take her for a walk, or if I'm too tired or not feeling well or something, he'll take her by himself. And it's awesome because she goes right with him and she gets excited when he comes home and all this other stuff. So it's very, they definitely have an amazing bond. Natalie, you do look tired, though. Understandable. However, given the last month, yeah, it's been kind of crazy. I'm glad that things are going smoothly. Thank you, Regina. I miss my Miley. I know, Mom. She misses you too, although she's tired right now. And she's like, I'm sleeping. Don't bother me. Hey, Mark, Regina, Leanne, Doris, and Larissa. Thanks. I have to go in for a colonoscopy. Oh, boy. Oh, Granny D, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm going to have one done, too. And upper GI. Ugh. It's understandable that you were tired. Thanks, Doris. Anyway, so I don't know when I'm going to do my live next week. I have to check my schedule and see when I'm not closing. I'm almost positive I'm closing on Tuesday. Wait, no, I'm not, because I switched for something. There's something we're doing Tuesday night that I needed to have off, so I switched. Okay, I have to figure that out. None of those tests for this guy. No way. Oh. Night, night. Everybody sleep well. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Love you all. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, anyway, so I hope you guys have a great night. Thank you so much for having stopped by, for having given me the thumbs up, for playing trivia and wishing us well and everything. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for the continued prayers for not only my mom, myself, but Mr. Boyfriend, Miley, everything. That's amazing too. I will let you guys know when my live will be next week. I'll post it on the Facebook page and the community tab. Yeah, I need the upper also, but starting where I'm having the most trouble right now. Yeah, that makes sense. Night, night, everybody. Take care. Night, everyone. Please stay in touch on Natalie's Facebook page. Stay kind to yourselves. Catch you next time. Night, night, all. Yes, all the best, Natalie and fam. Good night, and thank you very much, Granny D. Good night, and have a good week, Natalie, and everyone. You guys too. Glad things are working out well. See you soon. Thank you, Regina. I appreciate that. Night and great dreams. Good night, sweet friends. I continue to pray for your health. Yes, everybody continues to be in my thoughts and prayers as well. Remember, for every season, there's a reason to crochet. Love, hugs, and prayers to everybody. Extra prayers for those who need it. If you need extra prayers but don't want to share publicly, email me at natalies.closet@yahoo.com, and I will add you to my private prayer list. If you don't mind me sharing it publicly but anonymously, let me know that, and I will. Thoughts and prayers out to Amy's family right now during this hard time. It's hard to believe that she's gone. But yeah, that was a shocker for me. Thank you for sharing the Facebook link, Leanne. I really do appreciate it. Anyway, have a wonderful night. Like I said, I'll let you guys know when the live is going to be. And knock on wood, it seems like the speed and everything is good. So I'm happy about that. That's awesome, because we wanted to make sure that there was a strong Wi-Fi signal, which would include for downloading and uploading videos. So yay, I think we're there. So yep, have a wonderful night. Miley says good night to her peeps. She hasn't said a peep to her peeps today, but she's all snuggled into well, not really a ball, but she's snuggled into her bed. And it's on this bed she has her blanket from Mr. Boyfriend, and then on that bed she has her sheet from Baba, or my mom. So she's all good, and they stay in her bed, whereas in her bed in Florida she was constantly like scraping them up and stuff like that. She doesn't really do that. She'll kind of adjust a little bit, but she doesn't go nuts like she was doing. So that's a good thing. Anyway, have a great night, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Mr. Boyfriend says good night too. Have a great night. I'll talk to you guys soon. I love you guys. Bye.